All right, boys. Well, we're going to bypass the editor on this one. We're going to post an OG Brass House video. There's like 4 videos lined up in the queue for this guy. I think he says he only wants us to upload like 2 or 3 a week. I don't know how long this is. I don't know. Anyway, but this one, so it's Friday night. I'm fucking pacing. And I have no idea why I'm so stressed. I really don't. Because I just got from my buddy Lester. And I've got so much work. I just bid like $500,000 in public work today. Sorry about the fucking sun there. I just bid like $500,000 in public work just today alone. I've got so much more work coming up, like a ridiculous amount. But I got to hire Lester. I got to hire this dude Martin, and I got to hire one more service guy like immediately within about a month or less, maybe like 6 weeks at the most for all this. And once I do that, I'm gonna be spending like $60K a fucking week when you figure in like gas, fucking miscellaneous bullshit, fucking payroll. Because payroll's gonna be like, what, 37,000 a week at that point, probably 37 a week. And we'll probably be spending, I don't know, it's probably gonna get up to like 15K on the fucking company cards, for buying gas and other bullshit. Probably like 15K. I use Ramp. Get 1.5% back. That's actually pretty good. There's actually some money on there. I kind of want to. I want to save up enough, spend like $3 million, where I use it to pay payroll 1 week. Isn't that cool? Anyway, it's like 30 something. It's gonna be like 36,000, 37,000, 15,000 for gas and company cards. That puts us up to like 50 already, dudes. And then, hang on, switch hands. Like insurance. I think, like, my vehicle insurance alone is like, I think they said 70,000 a year. 70,000 a year. I don't pay it yearly. I don't think. I don't even know. But then okay, you get sales tax, right? I generate the sales tax. It comes in. It's not I don't really account for it as anything besides sales tax in my books, but it still sits there in my bank account, right? And so when I do these big service projects, it's like $120,000, $125,000. It'll be like 13 grand in sales tax just on that one project, right? And then if you do like 20, 30 grand a week in fucking commercial service, you add sales tax onto all that, and you don't figure that into your revenue and all that shit. You figure the pre-tax totals. But whenever like you're paying $18,000, $20,000 all the goddamn time to the comptroller, it does, because it's like you're not gonna open a separate account for your sales tax, or maybe I should, I don't know. But like we're doing over 100K weekly in revenue. We're doing like 120 to sometimes 150, because we're getting to like 1.5 million a quarter in deposits, and it's only trending up. I'm getting more and more work, like significantly more and more. But like as we're getting to this like 100K a week to operate, 20K a day for a 5-day work week is like what it cost me to fucking keep the wheels rolling. Boys, I'm still the scrap man, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking intense. And like, there's nothing, like, all the numbers show, it's like, you run the numbers on how much I spend on material, how much on payroll, gas, insurance, all that, and it's like, we're still talking about like nets of like, without buying vehicles and huge like tool purchases and like, investments in the company, we're still netting over 20 a lot of times. But like, Lester's van here, like all in all, bringing him on is 40K. When I hire another service guy, it's going to be 40 fucking K. Christmas and bonuses and shit is going to cost me like 65,000. I'm already thinking of that. And so like all the numbers say go. My gut says go, but I guess my vagina is saying no. So I don't know. Is there like inner bitch? Like, I'm obviously all in on this. Like, for sure, Lester. God damn. Because I'll tell you this much about Lester. I'm paying him a lot of money, right? A lot of fucking money. But regardless of what anybody thinks, like, a good employee, like, bringing on a guy like Lester is always going to lead to more fucking revenue, more production, more better every fucking time. So, like, once he gets going, the numbers are going to start going up. Once I get another service guy, if he's good, the numbers are going to start going up. Like, Nick and Adam, I don't talk about those two a lot. And I know one viewer ran into Nick out in the streets. Was like, I know Brass House, that dude's a fucking nutter. Nick's fucking so gangster, dude. Like, if I give him a job, it's done well every fucking time. I don't have to worry about it. It's like I give it to him and it goes away. And then Adam's turned out to be the exact same. Like, I was just talking to Adam a minute ago. 0 callbacks. Like, 0 call. Like, I think maybe 1 the whole time he's been here, and it was like kind of, you know, you're gonna get some bullshit callbacks as a plumber. And every time I call him, he's available. It's just, I don't know. Like, I keep fucking getting lucky. But how long am I gonna get lucky? You know? Am I lucky enough to sustain $100K a week in cost, bitches? Not, you know, it wasn't long ago that I'm making a video on here saying I just sold my first $100,000 job, and I thought it was like I was going to be doing, I was looking forward to doing $1 million annually, and now it's over that. We're doing more than that quarterly in cash deposits. So I don't know, stressing when it feels right. Still, I guess, like I say, I'm kind of, I guess I have a high risk tolerance, but this is part of it, is feeling, god damn, cut your grass on your own time, dude. Like, how rude. I'm making a video. All right, see you later.